As a beginner beat maker, I can imagine you definitely have a few questions as to how you can do it and what you will need. In this video, we will cover the basics, hopefully to give you some ideas to get you going. I would also like to add a disclaimer that none of the instrumentation or musical equipment that you will see in this video is sponsored. These are merely things that I like to work with, and hopefully you guys will get some ideas as to what you will need as well. The very first things you will need to start making beats will undoubtedly be equipment. Now when I say equipment, I generally mean hardware instruments and software applications. Let's start with the hardware first. It might sound like you will need a lot of stuff to start off, but with making beats, that's usually not the case. You will actually only need a powerful computer, Mac or PC with OS X, Windows or Linux operating system, a good quality external sound card. Entry level is good to start off with. It doesn't have to be the most expensive make and model out there. A pair of headphones, because let's face it, most of us work better at night, and when we start out we usually work in our bedrooms, so let's not get the neighbors all upset when the boom baps or the trap claps, you feel me? A set of studio speakers, either a USB MIDI keyboard or a USB MIDI controller with pads. You can also choose to get one which is a combination of both, as you can see here in the image. That gives you more creative freedom when composing. Now if you're like me and you want to create your own samples, you would also need a condenser microphone and a mic stand. So I'd suggest investing in one anyway, because it's always a good idea for any composer to have a library of your own unique sounds that nobody else has. Now let's get to the software. You will need a digital audio workstation, a DAW, or as it is known in the music production circles as the DAW. There are many DAWs to choose from, so I've made it convenient for you guys by leaving some links in the description box below where you can check out some of them. In these applications, you can multi-track, record, mix, sketch your ideas, and save projects for later editing. Every DAW comes standard with its own plugins. These are, simply put, digital instruments like synths, drums, orchestral sounds, basses, or any sound you can think of to create music with that plugs into your DAW and can be used on command. Later on, you might want to expand to give you more choice when composing. These plugins can be controlled or triggered by your USB MIDI controller or keyboard to create sounds. Always make sure that the software that you are buying are compatible with your computer's OS, and also that you have the right version. A good piece of advice would also be to consider that when you are working with audio files, your hard drive or your SSD will fill up really quickly. So consider buying an external hard drive or SSD where you can back up your files. Computers crash as well. It used to happen to me when I started out, and I've learned my lesson now. So get an external hard drive and you will have enough space on your computer. Some of the plugins might be really heavy on your CPU, and it gets really annoying when you're trying to create and have a really dope idea, but your computer starts crackling and your DAW freezes. So make sure that you have enough memory, RAM on your computer. There you go. I think we've covered the basics for now, but if you guys want to dive a little deeper or you have any more questions, you are very welcome to leave it in the discussion section and I will get back to you. Now if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and click the little bell icon so you can get notified on whenever we post a new video. That's it for now guys. I'll peep you in the next.